I've been spending a lot of time at my desk recently. My job involves writing a lot of documents, and I'm working for a client that needed several pushed out by a tight deadline. As a result, I'm spending a lot of time sitting at my desk staring at my computer screen. As I started doing this for more and more weeks, I started to notice more and more pain happening in my neck as well as my lower back, as well as just having overall lower levels of energy. There was one week where the pain in my neck got so bad that most days when I got home from work, I actually had to lie down because it helped my neck to feel better. And unfortunately, in today's more and more digital age, this is not an uncommon problem. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Tyler Warlow. I go by The Mengineer, and I make videos on how to improve your life through your confidence, capabilities, and overall happiness. In today's video, I thought I would talk about a topic that might help a lot of people, which is ways to stay active even if you do have a desk job. There's a lot of evidence out there showing that our more and more sedentary lifestyles are leading to worse overall physical health. It can contribute to things like really poor posture, obesity, as well as just general aches and pains. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over some of the things that I personally do to stay active while I have my desk job that helps me to feel better throughout the day. If that sounds good to you, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to join me in this self-improvement journey. One of the first things that I try to make sure that I do regularly throughout the day is go on a couple walks. I know this might seem like a lot, but for a lot of people that work remote jobs or desk jobs, you can typically take about a 10 to 15 minute break where you go and do something. But when you take that 10 to 15 minute break, don't just sit on your phone at your computer and stay in your chair. Get up, walk around, get the blood flowing, because this is going to kind of help move your body and get things moving again rather than things just staying stagnant and sitting in one place. If I find that I have a really busy day, then I'll typically take my walk on my lunch. So I'll take like 30 minutes for my lunch and then 30 minutes for my walk. This again just helps you to feel better overall as you move your body, but it will also help you to get steps in, which for anyone who might be struggling with weight, this can help you lose some weight. This next one that I'm going to recommend might not be for everyone, but if your office space offers it or your own personal budget allows for it, go ahead and get a standing desk. There's been a lot of evidence to show that just the mere act of sitting in your chair for several hours on a day can cause a lot of bodily discomfort. Some of those are related to pressure on the joints that are being experienced throughout the entire day, which our bodies weren't meant to endure. It's recommended that you spend about 3 to 4 hours of your total 8-hour workday standing if you can. It's not really good to be on either side of the extreme. You don't want to be standing all day, and you also don't want to be sitting all day. Both of those have their drawbacks. So it's good to kind of have that 50-50 split. But a lot of people do not recommend just jumping into it because you got to let your body get used to it. If you're going from a job where you're sitting constantly and you just try to go into 4 hours of standing at your desk all day, then you're not really going to adjust well and your body's going to be really sore and you're a lot less likely to stick with it. What I personally recommend is what I recommend with all of my habit formation videos, and that's going to be starting small, maybe with a 30-minute session a day, and as you find your body getting more comfortable, you can start making that be more of your day. Being able to stand at your workplace has been shown to relieve a lot of pain that people tend to suffer, especially in the lower back. And if you don't have a standing desk, there are options that you can get where you can put your laptop or your computer up on a platform. So there are options. You just gotta be a little bit creative. Next, if you're not able to get up away from your desk and walk, you might wanna look into getting some sort of walking treadmill. There are a lot of personal treadmills online that you can get that you can tuck right under your desk. And if you have that standing desk, you can put it up and be walking while you do work. There's actually evidence in studies that show that walking while you're doing some sort of work can actually improve some focus levels. That's not necessarily true with verbal retention. It's more on focused individual tasks, but that's something that can not only improve your overall health, health and keep you mobile, but will also help to improve your productivity. But what about you guys? Is there anything that you guys do to help keep yourself active and feeling comfortable throughout the day if you work some sort of desk job? Let me know in the comments down below. I like to learn and hear from each and every one of you, and I try to respond to every comment that I get. Another thing that I personally try to do as often as I can is do some brief breaks for some form of stretching. In fact, my smartwatch lets me know when I've been sitting for about an hour and a half, and it reminds me to do a quick stretch, whether that's some sort of torso twist or upward stretch. It reminds me to do a certain number of reps of that. If you can, I highly recommend getting up and being able to stretch your entire body, but there are also plenty of stretches out there that you can do from your office chair, that you can actually use your desk and your office chair to help you get a better overall stretch. You can easily find those with a quick Google search, and I highly recommend looking into them, because if you might be a little bit embarrassed about standing up and doing that in the middle of the office, that's a discreet way of being able to help loosen up your body, stretch your lower back and your hands and things like that, but also remain somewhat discreet about it. When we are sitting at our desk all day staring at a computer screen, we have a tendency to hunch over. So it's really important to kind of stretch your body out and give it the opportunity to loosen itself up. And finally, the biggest way that you're gonna make sure that you stay active if you have some sort of sedentary desk job is make sure that you're getting your exercise in outside of work. That can vary for anyone. For me personally, I like to go to the gym and do weightlifting about 4 times a week, but I also have tons of friends that go out and run after work. It's not perfect, but when you live a busy lifestyle where you can't really get away from your desk, it offers you the ability to get your activity in and kind of help balance it out. I highly recommend doing that and finding coworkers who might like to do it with you, because you can make it a social activity. So if it's something that you are kind of dreading after a long day of work, find some way to keep yourself accountable with a group of friends. In my opinion, that really helps to motivate me and get me to continue doing it. Again, it doesn't really matter what type of exercise you're doing. As long as you're getting up and moving your body for at least 30 minutes, minimum 3 times a week, it's going to help you to feel better overall. In my opinion, I always recommend finding some form of exercise that's enjoyable to you. So if that's running, it's running. If it's weightlifting, it's weightlifting. I know people that enjoy dance, but you want to find something that you can stick with, that you will continue to do even on really hard and long days. Getting that exercise in outside of work is really going to help maintain your health overall. So that is the one that I recommend the most. All right, everyone, that's going to be the end of the video. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you found the information in the video to be helpful or informative at all, please let me know with a like and subscribe to the channel to continue following me along on this self-improvement journey. If you have any of your own thoughts or ideas, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Again, I like to read each and every one of them. If you're interested in more of my videos where I talk about health-related topics, be sure to check out this video right here where I talk about mental health. If you're interested in more of my most recent stuff, be sure to check out this video right here. But until the next time, this is the Mengineer, signing off.